Welcome to JSB's YouTube channel. In this video, I am discussing second PU Computer Science Part A, practical program number 2, which is write a menu-driven program in Python to find factorial and sum of natural numbers using a function. Dear students, here you should understand what is a factorial of a number. So factorial of say 5. Factorial of 5 is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, which is 120. What is the sum of n natural number? Say n is nothing but sum of n natural number. Okay, say 5 is the natural number 5. Okay, then this becomes 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So that comes to 15. Okay, now what is the difference between a factorial and a sum? In the place of multiplication, in fact, plus is used in the sum, that's all. So this hint will help you to reconsider the logic of the program. So the program is on your screen. In this is the complete program starting from here till here. Okay, in this there are two functions uh, for simplicity used with a different color shades. This is fact function and this is a sum function. There are two functions and the execution of the Python program starts from here. Enter any number, whatever the number you enter, say 5. If I enter 5, that will be stored in the variable num, and in the next line it is going to give a message. Press 1 to find the factorial, 2 to find the sum, 3 to exit, and your option will be collected in the next line using the input statement, and the option value will be stored in the variable opt. If the opt value is 1, then it is going to give a call to fact function. If the opt value is 2, then it is going to give a call to sum function. If the opt value is 3, so blank will be printed and the program execution stops. Okay. Now, if you come to the logic of this program, suppose I press 1 to find the factorial, then this statement will be executed, and this here the function call is given. Okay, this function call is given to the fact. So this is the function call. Okay, and this function call gives a call to the fact user defined function, and we please remember you have to study this single line statement written 1 if n value is 1 or n value is 0 for any other number. So this n into fact n minus 1, this fact n minus 1 is a function call is given to the same function again, that is nothing but a recursive function. Okay, this is a recursive function call. Okay, this recursive function call goes back to this and it will be re-executed. So multiple times the function call is given, hence the length of the program is reduced to large extent. So this n value every time will be reduced, sorry, as it is n minus 1. Okay, so the n value initially say starts with 5. Okay, n minus 1, that is 5 minus 1 is 4, will become the new n value. 4 minus 1 that is 3 becomes the new n value, and 3 minus 1 becomes the new n value as 2, and 2 minus 1, that will stop the recursion since n is encountered to 1. Okay, if the n value is 1 or 0, then this recursion will stop. Okay, similarly, you can see there is a sum function. This is exactly same as this. The only difference is plus is used in the place of multiplication. Otherwise, everything is same. And another one is n is equal to 1 or n is equal to 0. Both you can retain here. That gives no change in the result. Okay. But remember, uh, the written 1 and written 0, there is a difference. This difference is because in the sum, if I give the number 1, what is the sum of 1 is 1. What is the sum of 0 is 0. But in the case of factorial, what is the factorial of 0? It is 1. What is the factorial of 1? It is 1. Therefore, here written 1 is there and here written 0 is there. Okay. So, otherwise, it is one and the same. If you understand that, you can easily track why written 0 must be placed in some function, why 1 should be placed in fact function will be clearly understood. Okay. Now let us see the Python program, whether the Python program is going to give the same result or not. Okay, I'm running this program, enter any number, I'm giving 5. Okay, 5 is my factorial. I want to find the factorial. If I want to find the factorial, then what should be the option? 1 is the option. Okay, so factorial of 5 is 120. Yes, it is giving the answer correctly. Let me check whether the sum of a number is going to give or not. So what is that number? Say 5 is the number. I want to find the sum of 5 natural number. So what should be the option here? The option here is 2, must be 2. So because I want to find the sum of n natural number. Now what is the answer of that? Sum of 5 is 15. What if I select the option 3? After giving 5, if I select the option 3, as you can see from this message, is to exit. Whether it is exiting, yes, without giving any result, it is exiting the program. Okay, so the program is perfectly correct. Now what are the changes that we can make in this? See, as I told you, there are two user defined functions, one in the name of fact, another one in the name of sum. Okay, and here written 1, if n equals 1 or n equals 0, that you know what is the why it is used. And here written 0 if n is equal to 0, that also you know what is the reason. Now how can we reduce the length of this program? So in this else part, I'm making few changes. In the place of else and if, I'm using elif and changing this indentation level, and this else I'm placing it here and making the level of change in the indentation. Is this going to give me the same result after reducing it? Let me check. Okay, run module, print. Okay, enter a number 5. Option is 1. Yes, factorial of 5 is 120. It is giving correctly. Then let me rerun. I have to check for the sum also. Okay, enter any number 5. This time my option is 2 to find the sum of n natural number. Yes, it is giving correctly. This is also correct. I have to check for one more time. Okay, for the option 3, is it executing? Yes, it is exiting. So absolutely the program is fine. You can make these few changes and simplify the program. The next thing is, if you find the message is too lengthy, so you can just write one, okay, for factorial, okay, 2 to sum, okay, and 3 to exit. Okay, you can make changes. Absolutely no change, and it is not an issue. The next thing is in the print. If you want the very simple method of executing the factorial, simply you just reduce it. Factorial of, okay, factorial is, let me make this factorial is, the sum is, okay, sum is, like this also you can make a change, but I don't suggest, because this is not the correct way of printing the output. But those who find it difficult with respect to the print syntax, they can use this and at least complete the execution. They may get at least the full marks or 1 marks less than the full marks. Okay, one for factorial. Yes, yeah, factorial is 120. Okay, since we are finding the factorial, okay, it is giving the result like this. So students, now you can see this program is largely reduced, make it little compact. It is very easy to remember. See here, if else is used, okay, and the remaining things are just the input statement and the output statement. Okay, very important, this line in the fact and this line in the sum function plays a very crucial role. If we can able to understand and remember this syntax, very easy to write this program. And another interesting thing is, in this program you can see there is a semicolon used at the end. This is very compulsory. It is compulsory. If you don't put the semicolon here, it will generate the error message. Okay, since the factorial function is used, so the semicolon is compulsory in this. In, sorry, factorial in the sense recursive function call is used. This method of ending the statement with semicolon becomes compulsory. Okay, otherwise please notice the indentation. This is the first level indentation, okay, and this is zero level indentation, and again here is the first level indentation. Indentation is very important in this program also, and almost all Python program you must take care of indentation. I hope you have understood this program. Thank you.